Dude, it's like 10
Bad
years ago now. I was dating a girl who I don't know if she went full vegan. She definitely went full vegetarian. Maybe she went vegan too. It was like partially because she had like digestive issues, but she was eating that fucking quinoa, and she'd make these dinners with like Greek yogurt and grilled chicken and quinoa. And god damn, if I wouldn't have to power through them, just gritting my teeth. It was so awful. The things I've done for women. Oh, eating that fucking quinoa. When I'm thinking to myself, like white rice would be so delectable right now.
What's the farthest you've driven to get laid?
What's the farthest I've driven to get laid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
How far is it? How far did you drive to get pussy?
From Northeast Georgia to Tampa, Florida. That's like 9 hours.
So there was no one in an 8.5 hour radius who would fuck you.
Yeah, at the time, I'm a real believer. It's like 9 hours. Yeah.
No,
like I think it is 9 hours. Like it was all night. Well, I didn't live in Atlanta at the time. I lived in like Northeast Georgia, almost South Carolina, like closer to Anderson than South Carolina than Atlanta.
Oh, Anderson,
but like,
of course. Yeah.
There was a time when there was a time when like YouTube started popping off and like girls from all over were like, "Oh, I wish you were here." And I'm like, "Fuck, I can be." And I would go like wherever they were. And so like, yeah, like probably drove 9 hours for pussy before.
I actually Googled it. Google says it's 8 hours, which could easily be 9 if you stop for food and gas and stuff.
I didn't. Full shot. Just all the way there.
Okay. Maybe it could even be the 8 hours. I don't know. But
yeah.
Did you fuck without a condom?
Oh, yeah.
Hell
in the
yeah.
ass.
Hell yeah, dude. In the ass?
Yeah. There was poop that came out, and I wiped it on the back of like the headboard.
That's just horrible.
Yeah, you hate that. But it's just the price you pay when you go in the back door. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes there's an unexpected delivery, and
yeah. It's hard to complain about that. I was like, oh, there's shit on my hand now, and I literally wiped it on the back of the headboard. Just went back to work.
As you do.
Yeah,
as you do. I'm a veteran. Like all gave some and some gave all.
I did that once with the girl where I put it in the beehole, and there was poo, and I was wearing at the time a t-shirt
Khakis.
that had Chum-Li on it.
Had Chun-Li, like from Mortal Kombat?
No, Chum-Li from Pawn Stars.
That's way less cool.
Wearing a Chum-Li.
Zach, show us Chum-Li from Pawn Stars real quick for the uninitiated.
I did the nasty, and then as it was coming out, I was like, "There's a lot of poo on here," and so I took off my Chum-Li shirt.
How much poo was there?
I removed it. It was enough to be alarming, and I removed it. I used my Chum-Li t-shirt.
Have you been living on a diet of nothing but nutrageous bars?
I just like pulled Chum-Li.
You were wearing that shirt, ass fucking a girl, and then what?
And then shit got real, and so I took this shirt off and used it as kind of a way to pull it off of my penis.
What item was she attempting to sell?
No, she wasn't selling Chum-Li stuff. No, I just had a Chum-Li t-shirt that I wore which in retrospect is fucking absurd. I can't believe a woman allowed that. Like
you texted me one night.
A girl wearing a Chum-Li shirt?
Yeah.
Was it in the style of the Obama Hope shirt?
No, it was just
I'm Googling it.
It was like a black picture of him on a solid white t-shirt. And so then I took the shirt off, used that to like almost like keep the nonsense out. And then I threw that away. And I didn't.
Did you put it back in her after that?
No.
Bet you got a nasty yeast infection.
It was literally something like this.
They were
Yes.
texting me one night, and he was like, "I just made this chick eat my ass. It was so dirty and sweaty. I can't believe it."
Yeah. I mean, sometimes those guys will get nasty for you.
Nasty girls on Tinder. Anyone who didn't live through Tinder has just missed out. I feel like you missed out on the Renaissance. Like you did experience Leonardo.
It was like
Leonardo
a
da
cultural
Vinci
thing. Yeah.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Are the girls on Tinder no longer doing that?
I don't know.
They don't eat ass. They don't eat dirty ass anymore. You got to clean it up. Yeah. These days.
Hmm.
Yeah, they don't want to. They
Don't make them like they used to.
No. There was some hoes back in 2020.
I didn't want to make her feel bad, and so I just cleaned my penis with the shirt and then threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, what do you say? Because like you don't want things to stop. You don't want to call like a halt to the proceedings, as it were. But you also would wish there weren't like nutty buddy shit on your cock right now, and because that's kind of a turn off as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've only had that happen like twice. Usually like I give them a little pep talk before, like, yeah, I bet you cleaned out for like a solid 20 minutes. You probably fasted the day before, right?
No, this girl did not fast the day before. She must have had my eating style the day before.
Fucking jambalaya. I had a mess of jambalaya, Mr. Taylor. Fucking Cajun ass. You fucking Cajun ass? You gotta know better. They're eating fucking crawdads and shit. It's a mess back there.
It wasn't ideal.
Trout, did you participate in the Tinder Renaissance?
When did this occur?
2020.
Oh,
I thought that was the end of it.
I may have.
That was the Renaissance. That was the peak of like Tinder fuckery, like right around the pandemic time when everybody was kind of locked down, everybody's getting extra horny. You could fucking clean up like 3, 4, 5, 6 girls a week, like crazy shit, like weird shit too. Like
yeah.
Listen to Kyle. Right around the time when I had 8% body fat and giant pecs and biceps, girls were so slutty.
Here's the thing about that. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I got as much, if not more, pussy fat than like lean as fuck movie star like lean. Like just the same amount. Like it didn't change. Like the only thing that changed is when I was on like tons of steroids and tons of like when I was literally 9% body fat, like I was more horny. That was the only thing that changed. It was like I was more apt to want 2 girls a day.
I've always wondered this, and you don't have to answer. Take a beat before you do, because it's a drinking episode. You had a masseuse come to the house and help you recover from your workouts.
Yeah.
Were those happy ending massages?
No, super professional. No, super professional. Like I would have been afraid to even broach the subject with her because she was like bordering on like a medical.
You don't broach the subject. You just turn onto your belly and have a boner.
It wasn't that kind of like massage. Like something. I remember at the time, like I knew about her like fiance or her husband or something like that. That was like a topic of discussion. Like maybe she broached that just to like shut things down, but like it was like it was like like that wasn't what I was looking for at all. I just remember being like sore in a way that made every massage like wonderful and excruciating at the same time. Like I was just so goddamn sore, like at the very beginning of that transformation from like going from nothing to just full, sets and sets of Bulgarian split squats and stuff and activating muscles that hadn't been activated. Like that was more, I needed medical help. I wasn't looking to get laid. But that's the way though. Like if you can get a chick to come to your place and give you a massage, like it's amazing.
you're already halfway in.
Can you quickly pull up a picture of like peak Kyle? So I think there's Spotify listeners who maybe have never seen this. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Pull up that picture of him being dehydrated as hell. Where I was like, please drink water.
So, I lost my. The girls you got on Tinder though, were they of higher quality than like the lesser quality version of you would have pulled?
Yeah, maybe. But that might be because I was like had more self-esteem and I was more apt to go after a hotter girl. Like I remember I like
Mhm.
I was dating this girl who did stunt work for Marvel movies for a while. Like she was the stunt double for I actually don't want to say. Like
Right, right. It might.
one of the Avengers. Like she was a
Mhm.
stunt double for an Avenger. And like
Oh well, that'll be impossible to find.
Well, there's a couple female stunt
When was-
doubles. At least they
was
won't know
that?
for sure.
And you know they
When-
shoot those movies in Atlanta, so she's here. So it was like definitely like probably wouldn't have hit on her if I wasn't like all jacked up and stuff.
This is
she's-
where I told you to stop.
No, you told me to stop way before this. I was like thick when you wanted me to
Or wait,
stop.
I liked beefy Kyle. I was like, hell yeah, he's huge. Just be beefy. And you were like, no,
I think
Eric wants me to lose
aesthetically,
60 pounds.
to me, this might be peak aesthetically, but I appreciate what it takes to get to the version we just saw. The really lean version I felt like Kyle graduated college. Like I think they're a comparable level of accomplishment. Like you have to stick with something for a long time. You have to do shit you didn't feel like doing. You have to kick that lazy Buddha inside of you that wants to just sit there with his giant belly to the side and do shit when you're not feeling like it to get to where he was. And that was why I was proud of Kyle for getting so fit. It wasn't that was to me the most aesthetic version of him. That's the hardest to achieve.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
super
was
hard to
sick
do.
because he was yoked, and that's awesome. Like,